Billionaires can buy anything and everything they want, right? Even for billionaires, some purchases are splurges, from skyscraper houses to priceless works of art. The world's elite buys ridiculously expensive things to fuel their passions, showcase their wealth, or spend the money just because they can. So in this video, we're gonna discuss expensive useless things billionaires spend their money on. The video is gonna be amazing, so make sure you stick till the end. Number 10. Crystal-covered Lamborghini, $456,000. Daria Radionova is a 25-year-old entrepreneur from London who spent $456,000 on a Lamborghini Aventador. That's insane, right? But that's not the craziest part. She then spent an unknown sum of money getting the experts at cars to cover it in crystals because that's what you can do when you buy a nice car. You make it shine. Believe it or not, the Lamborghini is not the first car Daria customized with crystals. Before it, she also had 3 others like it, including a Mercedes CLS, Bentley, and Lamborghini Huracan. Number 9. The Sultan of Brunei's car collection. If you're going to be known as the wealthiest monarch in the world, then you better be prepared to do some crazy stuff with your money. The Sultan of Brunei is the owner of 7,000 cars. If you were gonna own 7,000 cars, in short, buy one of the various models, but that's not his style. Instead, he'll buy one of each color in a model, then purchase multiples of one type for his friends and family. For example, instead of buying one Ferrari 456 GT, he bought 70 of them. He also owns around 80 Bentley turbo cars. He owns over 600 Rolls-Royce, nearly 600 Mercedes-Benz, and hundreds of BMWs as well. Number 8. Dog collar, $3.2 million. Some people like dogs more than their kids, but if that's not enough for your 4-legged friend, then why not do as billionaires are doing and buy them the fanciest dog collar money can buy? The collar has 1,600 handset diamonds to the tune of 52 carats and a beautiful chandelier-style centerpiece at the front. There are also 9 pear-shaped diamonds at the front for that extra bit of elegance on your furry friend. To keep things stylish, the collar itself is a crocodile leather strap for comfort and is custom-fitted to suit your dog's unique neck. You can't buy class, so you may as well spend your money on something more valuable. Number 7. Violin, $3.9 million. Russian businessman and lawyer Maxim Victor bought a violin at auction in 2008 for $3.9 million. What was so special about the violin? Was it gold-plated? No, just came from a pretty famous violin maker who existed during the 17th and 18th centuries. Instead of locking the violin away in a case, Maxim put it to good use. He invited 160 privileged people to hear it play for the first time in 70 years at a concert in Moscow. Number 6. A shark, $8 million. Have you ever wanted to own a shark? If you're a billionaire, it'll cost you around $8 million. One hedge fund billionaire, Stephen A. Cohen, purchased one dead and was a kind of a big deal in the art world. We can think of better ways to spend $8 million. The 14-foot tiger shark was encased in a glass box with a formaldehyde solution titled The Physical Impossibility of Death in the Mind of Someone Living by artist Damien Hirst. To glance at it, you would think you were viewing a live shark in an aquarium. However, once Stephen Cohen purchased it, he replaced the original shark with a 13-foot one as the original had not been treated with formaldehyde and had begun to decay on the inside. While the artwork shark continued to be on display in the Metropolitan Museum for some years, it may have ended up in Stephen Cohen's home, and we can't help but wonder what that would have been like in the middle of the night. Number 5. Furniture, $36 million. Prince Hans Adam II is about to show you how to really buy furniture. This billionaire will shamelessly drop $36 million on a cabinet. Prince Hans Adam II has a personal fortune of around $7 billion and owns the LGT banking group. His family, which is about 900 years old, is the wealthiest royal clan in Europe, so when you're that rich, you can afford to buy pretty things. The cabinet he bought for $36 million was donated to the museum and remains one of the most expensive pieces of furniture ever sold. Number 4. Larry Ellison's Hawaiian Island, $300 million. American entrepreneur, businessman, and philanthropist Larry Ellison has worked hard to earn his money. When Larry visited Lanai, a remote Hawaiian island, he fell in love, so he put a fat check on the table and called it his. He spent $300 million to gain 98% ownership, which included 90,000 acres of land, 2 four-season resorts, a township with 3,200 people. But no, he doesn't own the people and has some pretty fun things to do. Essentially, Larry can walk around his holiday destination like he owns the show because he does. He can go swimming and horse riding, whatever takes his fancy. He owns all of it, and we think that's pretty spectacular. Number 3. AIRBUS Airliner $300 million. Saudi Arabian Royal Prince Al Walid bin Talal spent $300 million on 380 AIRBUS Airliner. The double-decker jumbo jet remains the largest passenger jet in the world, and it can comfortably cater to around 853 passengers. But when you're a prince, you don't have to travel with that many people, so the prince spent another $150 million to turn it into essentially a flying palace. It would then transport no more than 100 people, but would be far more luxurious than the average plane. Number 2. Roman Abramovich's super yacht $1.5 billion. Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich was pictured leaving his $1.5 billion super yacht after a luxurious Caribbean holiday over Christmas in 2018. But he didn't look altogether happy, and we're not sure why. Because look at it, the yacht is a thing of beauty. The super yacht, called Eclipse, costs around £1.2 billion, which is a chump change for the 120th richest person in the world and the owner of Chelsea FC Premier League Football Club. It's 533 feet long and has been in Roman's possession since 2010. It was also the world's largest private yacht until another one called Azam was launched in 2013. It has 24 guest cabins, 2 helicopter pads, hot tubs, a disco hall, 3 launch boats, and a mini submarine. Around 70 people operate the yacht at any given time. Even though the super yacht has such an expensive price tag, it's still not a significant chunk of change for the billionaire. Number 1. Mukesh Ambani's home $2 billion. You would be mistaken for thinking that this 27-story skyscraper in Mumbai is many apartments and home to dozens of families. In reality, it's a single home and one that is owned by billionaire Mukesh Ambani. Why anyone needs a 27-story house is beyond us, but we can only imagine how challenging it is to carry bags of groceries up all those stairs. The house spans 400,000 square feet and costs a whopping $2 billion to build, but once it was built, the costs did not end there. It supposedly takes around 600 people to maintain it, which is sure to amount to a pretty high monthly bill. There are also around 6 stories of underground parking and 3 helicopter pads. The owner, Mukesh Ambani, is an Indian business magnate and the managing director of Fortune 500 company Reliance Industries Limited. He's also the largest shareholder of the company, which is now India's most valuable by market value. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This is all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.